away, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go in Santa Clara. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
You'll get this complete to Jennings. That one goes for 25 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Trying an inside give to Garindo. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first.
That is an old-school battle you simply love to see. An offense that close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed its way. It's a battle of wills. It's the offense that gets it done this time.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Play action now with Purdy. His first throw is an interception. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Bills take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Working quickly here. Again, it's Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Another one for Cook. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry-up here. Straight ahead, here's Cook. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down by Fred Warner.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Now Allen going to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Offense up to the line fast. They'll go. Allen. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. Purdy on first down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. So now it's going to be third and long. To throw again, it's Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Returnable from the 2. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's on the move. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Defense relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. Allen. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. They managed just 1 yard there. It's going to be 4th and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
4th down. Here's Allen. That's caught beyond the marker. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now run by Cook. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Working quickly here. Now it's Cook. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st and 10, here's Allen. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And it's going to be second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Allen looking to throw. Complete. It's Cooper. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense in the hurry up here. On the handoff, here's Davis. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just short on third down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on fourth?
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
On fourth down, Allen. This one's caught. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Blitz coming here. Allen. Forced out to his right. The throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense up to the line fast. Pressure coming. It's Allen. Escapes the pocket. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start to fight back with their first points of this game. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers looking for a score before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They stick with McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 48. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Going run again with McCaffrey. Into the second level past the 30. Launches, and he's got it! Touchdown! The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown! Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts from the goal line. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing it just before halftime. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the 49ers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Allen on the play action. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Allen off the play action. Gets this to Kincaid. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Working quickly here. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Allen on third down. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Allen now on first down. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on second down. Connects with Cook. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football back at the 14-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he gets him around 6 there. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun is Purdy. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. He gets it out left, and it's caught. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a 49er first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. They're now set for 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Look at that work, churning those legs, driving across the 15. And he did not get in, finally stopped at the 1. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Reload!
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he's brought down for a loss. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Quick pass, right side complete. He has the San Francisco touchdown. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down after a short carry that crosses the 45. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. Jennings coming in motion right. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. And they pick him off again. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers twist the knife after that interception. Wow, they took it all the way back to the 20-yard line before being stopped. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense. Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers can rest easy with a 3-score lead. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now Purdy. That finds Ayuk complete. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air, Allen. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Connection made to Shakir. Forget that it was 4th down, Bronk. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first. To throw again, it's Allen. Complete to Shakir. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. To the air again, Allen. And they pick him off again. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup, and it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
On third down, Purdy. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
All right, one more snap to play here. Purdy trying on fourth down. Oh, the back's got it downfield. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.